Day March 1st, 1973. I remember it well because it's the day my second daughter was born. So I arrived there on the 2nd of March. I was in the 3rd Battalion of the Parachute Regiment, and we were told by our colonel at the time that the reason we were sent in to where we were going, which was the Ardoyne district and the Old Park and the Shankill Road, was that we were being sent there to take control of the area. And what they meant by that was to totally dominate the population.
In '68, just before I'd got out of the army, I'd done an exercise with the Royal Engineer outfit I was with in Northern Ireland. So we used to go down to the town at night and have a few drinks in the pubs. And I've suddenly found there's Catholic pubs and there's Protestant pubs, you know. And I felt, well, a number of places I'd been, like Cyprus and Kenya and that, it's quite evident that the British had used divide and rule tactics. And I thought, this is just like Cyprus, you know, with the Greeks and Turks. You know, you've got the Protestant Catholics like this, you see, and the British, they're running things, you see. But I never really thought that much about it at the time. And then suddenly, this thing blew up in Northern Ireland, and they suddenly decided, the British government decided to use British troops on the streets in nationalist areas all over Ireland. So then I started to take an interest in it.
It was Bloody Sunday. I was watching the television on the Sunday afternoon, and the news flashes were coming through of the horror of the killings. I remember Father Daly waving his hanky, carrying Jackie Duddy, and it was just the raw reality of killings. The other aspect was the fact that by the time the evening news came round, the victims, the people who'd been murdered on the streets, were gunners and bombers. And I was so angry. I was really upset and angry about the killings, but I was almost equally angry about the way the media had distorted the truth of that afternoon. And it was then that I decided I would concentrate my political energies on the issue of Ireland.
I was 16 when I first tried to join the army. Quite simply, I was trying to escape a broken home and find an identity for myself. I think most people that join the army, whatever their age, they're searching for an identity, a family, ironically, a place of safety. I went there in 2004, which was, I think, approximately 8 or 9 years post-ceasefire. I was based in Crossmaglen police station for 6 months. And it really is the IRA's heartland. So we were told, even though on the surface there's no danger now because it's all peaceful and we're all friends again, underneath there's still underlying tension. And there are people, dissidents, within the Provisional IRA and without the Provisional IRA, the real IRA, the continuity IRA, as we've seen recently, who would love nothing more than to kill a British soldier, to offer squaddy. It's still quite a prestigious thing to do. You had to pretend it was still the 1970s, the 1980s, the height of the Troubles. You had to patrol with that in mind. You had to respect the history of the place. You had to respect the individuals.